we'll talk about why there's confidence in him turning that around and becoming a more complete player. The first pitch from Gibson is Heidi Watney down on the field. Good friend Katie Nolan out this week. Feel better, Katie. And there's one that slices with a double.
One.
Set up in his stance. In his low. It's pulled to left side. Picked up by Bryson Stott. Then the Phillies, one of the best teams in all of baseball in terms of their record. Thoughts on the feet heat? 1-2 coming from Gibson. Flat foul. It's rocketed right back by Gibson, but Stott is there. It's not quite full walking, but it's getting there. Luke Voigt skies the first pitch foul.
I don't think he's really throwing that anymore. No. First pitch cutter. Huh?
So it's as classy as it comes.
Painted strike 2. 2020. Behind Gibson 1 and 2. On this part. See the shift on the right-handed batter in Voigt. Tip foul. 9th in MVP voting that year.
3-2.
Nicely done, HB. Let's pay it off. Ground ball left side.
Bit,
Bryson Stott ranging over. He wanted more work in the first. Instead, Bone will take. And battling cancer recently. And was on the field 18th of April in 1972. So we congratulate Dan Baker. 4-0 Phillies. Into center field off the bat of Yadiel Hernandez, gloved by Marsh. Here soon. Said that the return of number 3 designated hitter Bryce Harper in a trio of bombs in the first inning. Hoskins, then Castellanos.
We go.
You know, Stephen, it's remarkable to think about someone spending 50 years on the mic, especially in the same week, came out to watch it and to support him. It just shows how close he is with this team.
And hearing his voice was just special. It's always special.
Washington last summer. The John Lester trade with St. Louis. Swings and misses it. Little chopper to Bohm. Throws on the run. 28th, 2012. Bryce Harper off Chad Billingsley. His welcome to the show moment. Called that hitting you.
Yeah, I mean, I think when I heard the news, you know, I was definitely devastated. I think everybody that is in any ballpark with him, he always explained kind of what was around, what the weather was like, you know, the date, who was pitching, you know, what an incredible human being he was, and you know, he's definitely going to be missed.
He not only.
Nah, I mean, he just had all the stories, and just he was so kind and just such an amazing human being. You know, he always talked about his and talked to him for a minute.
Oh, I'm sure. Now, back to the here and now. You guys had quite the week.
Those in baseball, already having a great bullpen. You know, the way that they've been throwing lately. Ground ball to second, Segura. Easy play. There we go. On the mound, and he brings that to us each day. So I'm excited about, you know, what Dombrowski does. I never, you know, really doubt him.
You know that guy to his left?
Yeah, man, he's what an amazing human as well. But Bryce, man, he sounds like a manager already.
Fly ball caught by. Knew about him a handful of years before that. As a teenager, he has truly grown.
I remember there was a magazine where he was the LeBron James of baseball, and have all that hype and to answer it with, you know, I was there playing against him whenever he first came up. So it was amazing to watch. He played with his hair on fire, and you're watching.
I think the birthday present he'd like to give himself in the city of Philadelphia is a return to the postseason. Shot the other way off the bat of Vargas. There's a strike at the bottom of the zone. Right, not the Oscars one. I'm talking about the Fresh Prince one where he's alone in the house in Bel Air. It's his pitchers.
Okay.
Several of them hurt, so he's all by himself.
Don't like that?
That's to Castellanos and right.
Him pitching better lately. He's been about as good as he can be here tonight. What's working for him?
Oh, he's throwing strikes. He's getting ahead. Yeah, I've heard he was really good last night, too, so that's good.
All right, thanks, Rob.
Thank you.
Thank you, Heidi, and thank you, Rob. So in our pregame chat, we had to find out, what was your bullet point A? Trust me. From a baseball standpoint, just
the night before, so they can be prepared. They can relax if they can relax if they're not playing. Similar lineup, so you just have communicating with them as well. Things are working on all cylinders for the Phils.
Swing and a miss from Garcia. Gibson punches his ticket.
Been perfect so far.
Luke Voit takes the ball. Yeah. Ground ball foul.
Hey! That's a tip!
Gets up ever tonight. All for the Phillies. Luke Voit wants to get Washington involved. Settle to catch their breath. Pass out in the hotel. Get some Z's.
Wow, and that's an
2-2 swung through. Strike three. Back to back.
So I'm the tiebreaker.
This is true.
I'm going to go with Geno's.
let's go. The cheese whiz.
The visiting clubhouse rival
Yeah.
that of any establishment here in Philly. So we brought some to you guys. What do you think?
Wow, Heidi. Look, it's easier for Hunter and Heidi because they don't have to call the game. I've got to. Yeah, Heidi.
They're all great.
Yes.
It's a tough choice.
No,
the clubhouse one is pretty good.
1-2 to Yadiel Hernandez. Right back to Gibson from PFP.
And Gibson can.
You have Wheeler and Nola up front. Suarez, the left-hander, as well. And he said, look,
Throwing strikes at a 68% clip so far this game.
Gabriel Ruiz pulled to the right side, scooped up by Hoskins. This is my first time being in the booth. And I haven't had a bad experience at the bank.
It's good times.
And for the Phillies still. They quickly put that series behind him. Gibson misses down.
New York, it's going to be a wild month and a half.
It's inside.
Thomas. Spoiled. Tom. Pitch number 69 coming up for Gibson. And it's nice enough to get him out of the fifth inning. He has been perfect up to this point. First pitch, ground ball. Meneses. Ball
Good
one.
question. And I was a part of nightmares. Yusmeiro, I'm sorry. I'm still mad about it. But he still holds that record. And
Vargas. 4 for 4 the other night. His debut for Washington. Oh, what a pick by Bohm. Throw across. Scoop by Hoskins. In. It is the top of the order as well. Robles, Garcia, and Voit. And that hits Robles. Especially seeing fastballs. Shot the other way, and the no-hitter is over. A base hit for Garcia in this. Perfect game bid over, no hit bid over. So now I got to bear down against Luke Voigt with 2 on and nobody out. Voigt hit hard. Bryson Stott dives and doubles off Robles. Look out, Yadiel Hernandez been trying to preach to Robles and really all the young nationals doing those little things. Another one hit hard but on the ground to Stott in the shift. Spin and fire to first on this Friday night. But it's been a fun one for the fans here in Philly.
Hey. I got a fun stat for you, Steven. Are you ready for this?
Hit me. What did Mike tell you?
Phillies, yeah, Mike pumping them up.
Gabriel Ruiz hits it hard, but the Phillies are shifting on him, so takes away a knock. Help Ruiz settle into a routine, learning how to become a pro, because yeah, you could hit major league pitchers, opponents rather. And look out. Lane Thomas. Cesar Hernandez this season after a career high 21 last year.
Sure why you think you're doing the same thing.
Drought has spanned 517 ABs now. Josh Bell was the leader in that category, but he was thrown into a trade.
Josh Bell, you know, pretty close.
Soto wasn't seeing a lot of pitches to hit, but that's another conversation. On deadline day, tears shed. Said I was really like his baseball dad. Through the All-Star break, questions that Soto had to answer about it. He's looking forward to it being done. The trade deadline, he hit triple digits and as a wipeout slider.
102 is what it says.
So look at the point with the departed talent that we showed earlier. Look out, Kyle Gibson. Rocket base hit. Stop sign there at third base, but the bases are loaded now for the Nats here in the 8th. What looked like a sure opposite field knock out against Houston. Some traffic here in the 8th. Fly ball to center. Marsh under it. Thomas tagging. Because you may have forgotten. But there was a period. Your good friend and teammate Juan Soto burst onto the scene with a ton of power. You can understand that.
Great Charlie Manuel, and I think this was a wiser philosopher. Know thyself.
It's 2 outs in the 8th. Strike 3 swinging. Kyle Gibson puts it.